Okay, so here is the color that I'm going to use. It's Rust-Oleum Gloss Cherry. And there is the order number. To get the air dam to be a lighter red, I will not use any primer at all. To get it to be a slightly darker red, but using the same color, you can use a light primer gray. To get it a darker red, like what the Oak Harbor Freight trucks would actually be considered, I think, a regal red, you'd use a dark gray primer or even the brown primer. But I don't like using brown primer because it's really thick, and a lot of times it's pretty gritty because you have to sand it afterwards. So for this little air dam here, I'm just going to paint it directly red, gloss cherry, and let it dry, obviously. Wait a day or so, fit it on there, see if the color matches good enough. If it's too light, I will spray it again, or I can even spray some light gray primer over it and then spray it cherry again and see if it fits. From the cap, the color of the cap, I've used this paint before. You can actually see that the red is pretty darn close. Once I paint the air dam and you know it's on, the last thing to do is to put the Oak Harbor Freight logo on the air dam. Okay, so I went ahead and did the other stickers and the decals. I had a couple of spots on there that I had to fix up, but I've got the license plate on the front bumper. There's a micro scale decal. I got the numbers on the side. They came from a I want to say A-line roadway truck trailer kit. I've got the sticker on the air dam. I messed up the paint up there a little bit, but I touched it up. Pretty easy to do that with the same color paint as you just spray it onto a piece of cardboard and then use a paintbrush and dab it on. I also painted the front of the mirrors red like the prototype. So it's looking okay for it being stickers and all. I put the frame together and did a little bit of light weathering on it to dull down the silver like the prototype. Also matched the license plate on the back. Also same license plate number. So yeah, this is all ready to go. The cab is all ready to go. The glass is still good. The interior, I've painted the wheels gray and put them back together. Later on I'll go through and detail paint the little hubcap and the lug nuts, and I've already painted two little black dots inside the holes on either side for the 2-hole disc. A little bit of AIM weathering powders after this is together to dirty it up a little bit, and it should be ready to go. So I gotta wait for the paint to dry, but when you come back you're gonna see the truck put back together, and then we'll start on the trailers. Okay, so here's the two trailers side by side. One has the silver painted on it and the other one doesn't. You can see the difference between the two. The silver is on the prototype of this particular trailer, so that's why I did it. I used the silver Sharpie. It's really not that hard. Traced around the tail lights as well. And of course I did the other side. But you can tell it looks a lot better with the silver on it than without. With just the plain. There are some trailers that don't have the silver on the sides, or I think it's aluminum to keep the weight down, but this particular prototype does. There's also a better close-up of the tractor. I painted underneath the fender wells black because the tan interior would show there. And then I just put a light grime on the chassis for now. I haven't done any other weathering yet. And it looks pretty good. I think it looks alright. Even with the fact that it's stickers instead of decals, I think it's okay. I know what you're thinking. I'm leaving the landing gear long. Sometimes I make them short for trailers, sometimes I leave them long. This time I'm leaving them long in case I want to disconnect the trailers and just have them sitting at a business or something. And hopefully not too many people gripe about them being long when I have them on the truck like that. I also have a couple of dollies that I need to put together. But this one in particular is going to be a... Well, actually, I don't know. I'm going to have to look. It might be red, it might be gray. I'm not sure. But, yeah, there we go so far. Stickers next on that one, and silver next on that one. I'll be right back. Alright, to show that I'm actually using the silver Sharpie and how quick it is, I'll go ahead and start. You can see this side, I'm going to do the bottom. It has no silver on it at all. And I go ahead and do it right here in front of you. So for, you know, a lot of this you need a steady hand, but there's like a little channel for the tip of the marker to sit in. So it makes it pretty easy to go along here without messing up too bad. The biggest thing I'll have to worry about since this trailer is put together is painting the black tire, which I ended up just keeping the A-line rubber wheel on there. So there's a couple of spots I'm going to go in and touch up, but there you go. Silver on the bottom. Not too hard at all. I'm going to go through and do the rest of it like the other trailer, and we'll be right back. Okay, so this build is going to be unlike any other because I'm not going to finish it. I am really actually displeased with the stickers from Graphics on Demand. They're hard to work with, they're inaccurate, they're missing a lot of details. It's not worth ruining another trailer. So I'm just gonna finish this trailer up. You can see where the lines are for the stickers. That just disgusts me. I mean, I know some people will think I'm complaining or being a baby about it, but I think it just looks stupid. Especially when you weather it, those lines are gonna be brought out and accentuated with a little bit of like a dirt brown or grime, and it's gonna really show that line. And I could have taken a pair of scissors or an X-Acto knife and cut out every little piece and then did it separately. I could have also just used the logos and then did the lettering separate with actual decals. There's a lot of things I could have done, but I didn't do it, and I did it this way, and I'm regretting it. I don't want to waste another A-Line trailer or a Rail Power Products trailer. Instead, I think I'm going to try to have some custom decals made instead of stickers. I'm kind of fed up with the Graphics on Demand. So sorry for the short rant, sorry for the cutoff of this build. I will show the completed unit on a diorama outside in the sunlight. Hopefully it doesn't look too bad. So yeah, I guess I'll just be moving on with the next project. After this is done, I'm going to try to put it behind me and try to do a couple other things. I got some modern stuff going on, and a layout update explaining what I'm going to be doing, which should be coming up the next day after this video releases. So thanks for sticking with me. Sorry about the disaster at the end. I really wasn't planning it. Like I said, I don't want to waste any. I have a lot of decals with the safety stripes and the placards and all that and numbers, I have tons of decals, but I really don't want to waste any more decals on this. So it's going to be kind of a cheap build. I've never done that before, and I apologize to all you who are expecting an amazing vehicle at the end, but I feel like I've let you all down, and I'm sorry about that. So we'll move on and get to a better build, and hopefully some running of trains soon. I got a lot of good stuff coming. I got a new NCE DCC system, some new engines, lots and lots of new engines. I've been buying up all kinds of train stuff, and I'm going to be running some trains for you real soon. So take care.